Hello, welcome to Yoga for Wellness. My name is George Ethan Cox. I'm your RYT 200-hour certified yoga instructor, and today we have a Hatha holiday treat to you. So what we're going to do today is get a little movement, catch the breath here, and find what feels good in the body. With that said, wear something comfortable, roll out your mats, and we'll begin. I'll see you on your mats. We're going to begin right away in hero pose. Simply put, you're sitting with your hips on your feet from your knees. So gently roll back. Maybe you want to have a blanket to cushion the thighs and the hips here if you wish. And if that's a little much for you to start out, start in a nice cross-legged seat. Let's get settled in. Really ground down through the hips, tuck in that tailbone. Take a deep breath in through the nose and lift the crown. Nice length through the spine. Exhale. Heart lifts, inhale. Use the breath, exhale. Let go of the day so far. Let go of your to-do list. Continue breathing deep, deep breath through the nose. Find length in the spine. Maybe you close your eyes here to really focus in on the body-mind connection. Exhale it all out through the nose this time. Big breath in. Fill up the tummy and the heart space. And as you exhale, make a kind of a sound in the back of your throat, yet keep your mouth closed. Exhale it out. Imagine like an ocean wave. Continue your breath, deepening your breath each time. And letting something go with each exhale. Be that something in your mind or in any tension in the body. Allow release as you settle in. Using your breath, take one more big inhale in. And then exhale, relax the shoulders and slightly bow the chin to the chest, lengthening the back of the neck. Ever so slightly. You may open your eyes. On your next inhale, take your hands and place them on your knees, whether you're seated in a cross-legged seat or in hero pose. But allow this to give you some traction here as you open the heart space, nice and open, and widen your collarbone. Allowing your shoulders to drop by using the weight of your elbows to secure you. And lift your chin ever so slightly. Exhale, relax the shoulders, keep this position. Inhale, find energy lifting in the front body, rising up towards the sky. Exhale, imagine the energy grounding down the back body. Lifting in the front, inhale. Sound with the back of the throat, mouth closed, exhale out. Ujjayi breath. We're going to experiment with this balance today. We're going to go ahead and move on to overhead stretches. So simply take your palms, interlace the fingertips, and press your palms forward. Now from here, we take a breath in, inhale. Lift these palms up to face the sky, elbows out, heart lifts, and then exhale, we go up and over to the left, lengthening the right side body. Pull the elbows back, you got this. Inhale in, lift to center. Exhale to the right this time. Really keep grounded in the glutes. Breathe in, reach up, and then exhale, relax, unravel the fingertips and rain it down. You should feel that in the shoulders. From here, we're going to roll our shoulders a couple times backwards. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, down and back. And it doesn't just have to be together. You can alternate. You could even start going forward. Follow your pace. Find what feels good here. Take your time, but use your breath to guide your movements. That's the flow. Flow of air, flow of blood in the body. Alrighty, we're going to transition to all fours. Tabletop position. Curl your toes under here. And we're going to go into gate. To get into gate pose, you simply kick up your right foot to start. Exhale, knee draws in towards the chest and bring that foot forward. And from here, where you're in this kind of low lunge variation, you want to pivot your back foot 90 degrees counterclockwise. So you are then to walk your torso to your left or counterclockwise, and then extend your right leg out to the other side of your mat. Keeping that leg nice and straight. Use your abdominals. Inhale, roll it up as we're in our gate pose. Make sure your hips are nice and even and your toes are pointed to the far end of the mat. Peek if you need to. You make sure your hips are even again. And we're going to inhale, reach up towards the sky. And then we're exhaling, dropping our right hand either to the thigh, behind the back, and reaching up and over towards our toes. Inhale, pull that elbow back. Exhale, cartwheel to the left this time. Plant your left palm, and then inhale, reach the right hand up high. For a little angle here, bring that inhale in, and then stretch your arm opposite of your foot for a nice, beautiful, long, full body stretch in the right side body. Pull the thumb back, inhale deeply. Exhale, bring that hand down, walk yourself back to center. Inhale, roll up, bring that foot back in. And we're going to switch to the other side from our lifted hero pose. We're going to straighten our left foot out this time to the opposite side of the mat, being supported with your right knee. And we're going to inhale, reach our hands up to the sky, and then exhale up and over to the left. Really try to press the pinky toe down into the mat or floor. Pull the thumbs back. Find a beautiful length in the left side body. Try not to collapse forward. And then we exhale, cartwheel down, plant the right palm this time, and then bow and arrow to reach your left hand way up high. Deep breath in through the belly. As you exhale, up and over, think peaceful warrior or extended side angle as you stretch fully and truly, entirely in the left side body. Pull that thumb back. Breathe in, and as you exhale, bring that left hand down, and then walk yourself back to center. Bring your legs together, and then back into the center of your mat. From here, we are going back into all fours. Do a little cat-cow here, drop the belly, inhale, look forward. Exhale, bring the navel and draw it into the spine. Drop the head and the tailbone. Inhale, drop the belly, look forward. Heart opens, tailbone lifts. Give yourself a smile. Exhale, draw that navel in, round it through. Arch your back towards the sky. Keep the elbow creases facing forward as you continue to take your own initiative, follow your own rhythm for cat and cow using your breath. Inhaling to go into your cow pose. Exhaling into your cat. You can wiggle a little from side to side. Take your way off the railroad tracks just a bit to find some feel good stretching here. Some new natural movement. Helps you loosen up and find stability in the joints. And then inhale. We're going to walk our hips back down to our feet here, like we were going into hero pose. And then we're going to camel in this next posture. So we're going to swoop our hands up as we inhale, lift our hips up off our heels. So we should have a nice long figure here, making the letter L pretty much, but backwards. Or I guess in a sense a J, if I kicked up a foot or two. But anyways, opening your heart, inhale, look up. Exhale, swim the hands back behind you and place your hands underneath your bums, like on your thighs. Opening your heart, looking up. Maybe if you feel like you can reach there, curl your tailbone down and under. Use support in the abdomen. Maybe your hands can reach back to the ankles or the feet. And open up. You can drop your head, or you could simply just be with your hands on your thighs behind you. Bringing your elbows to try to meet in the middle of your back, and your fingers pulling down further and further to the mat. Wonderful. And exhale. Bring your hips back, toes to touch, and knees to the outer edges of the mat, extended child's pose to counter that camel posture. You just simply allow your heart to melt forward. Also, you could go into just balasana, which is this variation where your knees are together, and then you wrap your arms around the thighs, allowing your shoulders to fall over and for you to open up the shoulder, the area between the shoulder blades. Breathe here. You can be in balasana or extended child's pose. Keep your heart open. But your heart space is in the back as well as the front, which balasana is really good for opening up in between the shoulders. Use your breath. Nice and long. One or two more breaths here. And on your next inhale, lift your torso up. And then we're going to bring our knees and hands back to tabletop position. Bring your knees a bit further apart and your toes to touch. Plant your left palm to start. Bow and arrow the right hand to reach all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, draw that hand underneath the left arm and reach. And then you place your shoulder down and relax your ear to the mat for a nice stretch in the shoulder blades here. You could stay here, or if you want to extend your left arm to beyond the short edge of the mat in the front, you may, for a little extra stretch. Breathe deep. Use your breath today, my friends. That's the Ha in the Hatha. See what I did there? Anyways, we're going to bring our left palm back. Plant it, and then press into your left hand to unravel and reach your right hand way up high once more. Exhale, replace the left with the right hand. Inhale, reach up the left towards the sky. Pull that thumb back, open the heart, and then exhale, bring that hand under and through and to reach as far as you can. Place your left shoulder and ear on the mat, and you can keep your right hand planted or extended upwards, or forwards rather. Breathe into that space in between the ear and the left shoulder. Breathe into the belly. And exhale. One or two more breaths here, my friends, to really open the shoulder blades here and the left side of the neck. And when you're ready, press into the right palm. Reach up towards the sky to the left. And then exhale, plant that palm. Wonderful. All right. All fours once more, my friends. We're going to inhale, shake somebody's right hand. Reach your right hands forward, parallel that right arm with the ear, and then extend that left foot backwards. From here, and make sure that your wrist is underneath your shoulders and knees under the hips. You can either inhale and keep it here, or you can lift that heel off the ground. Make sure you really kick that heel up. Inhale in, stretch. And then exhale, knee to nose, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach your arms out long. We got 3 on each side, y'all. Exhale, knee to elbow. Think cat and cow in these positions, my friends. We're going to inhale, reach, reach, reach. Like you're trying to kick in a screen and also give someone a handshake from afar. And then exhale, draw it in, navel draws in. Now place your knee and hand back down and we switch. Inhale, lift the left hand. Extend the right foot this time. Maybe you can lift it off the ground. Take a breath. And then exhale, knee draws in, elbow meets the knee. Arch that back and then we inhale to reach again. Find length here, my friends. Keep that tailbone to head connection here. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, last one, my friends. We're going to reach, activate those abdomens. You got this. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Exhale, knee to elbow, and then place it down. Beautiful. From here, my friends, we're going to walk our hands up slightly, curl our toes under, hips reach down towards our feet and heels, and then peel our hips up towards the sky for us all to meet in downward facing dog. Breathe here and pedal it out. Waking up the hamstrings, the feet. Breathe deep. Take your time here, friends. One more breath here through the nose. Really press into all the fingertips. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Now we're going to inhale, kick our right foot up high. Bend that knee and stack the hips. Opening up wide. Maybe you rotate the ankle or even make circles with the knees. Your choice. And then exhale, draw that knee in towards the nose, look up and plant that right foot in between the hands. Drop the back knee. And we're going to inhale, swoop our hands up high. Opening the heart space, pulling the thumbs back. Exhale, rain it down. Walk those hips back, right toes reach towards your face. Runner's lunge. Breathe 2 or 3 breaths here. We're stretching the legs, releasing some tension. And exhale, walk it back forward. Curl those toes under. Plant the left palm. Inhale, reach the right hands up high. Then you plant that right palm, square your foot back in between the hands, and then we bring our foot back. You can chaturanga to up dog or lower to cobra. From cobra, you press up to all fours and we will meet in down dog. Or if you chaturanga to up dog, we will also go straight into down dog. Awesome work. We're going to plant the right heel down. Inhale, reach the left leg up high. Then bend that left knee, stack the hips, open up through the left hips. You got this. Keep the pressure on both wrists equal. Curl the fingertips in for support. Press into the knuckles and the fleshy part between your thumb and pointer fingers. You can rotate the ankle one way or rotate the kneecap. And then exhale, draw that knee in, look forward, and plant the foot in between the palms. Drop that back knee, square your hips. Inhale, swoop the arms forward, up and back. Relax the shoulders with each exhale. Squeeze into an imaginary line in between the legs. And then exhale, make a wave, flow the hands down, walk the hips back, and have your left toes reach towards your forehead here. Runner's lunge. All right, we're going to walk our hips forward, bend that front knee, curl the back toes under, and lift that back knee. Plant the right hand this time, reach your left hand way up high. And then plant that left hand to the left of your left foot. This time, instead of going back, we're going to hippity hop that back foot to meet the front, and then we are in forward fold. Go ahead and clasp your elbows with each hand. Bend the knees generously so you can allow your belly to fall onto your thighs, and sway gently from side to side. Shaking your head, yes and no. Inhale, we halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we gently roll all the way up, standing. Tadasana. Inhale, reach the hands way up high. And exhale, bring the hands to meet at the heart center. Notice how you feel. Take a breath. Take stock of your work so far. You're doing great. Alrighty, inhale. We're going to reach our hands up towards the sky. Exhale, swan dive downward. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, plant the palms, bring the left foot to the back. Pivot that back foot, keep your front knee over front ankle. And then from the tailbone all the way up, we're going to inhale, swoop the hands way up high, warrior one. We start in warrior one in this posture here as a higher variation to the low lunge we had a moment ago. We're building strength in the legs and flexibility as well. Pull those thumbs back, keep your heart forward, hips square. Maybe you can go a little deeper. You could scoot that back foot back just a hair. But you want to keep that back pinky toe grounded. Lower, a little deeper. Inhale, pull the thumbs back. Exhale, open your arms out wide, warrior two. Have your arms like on a flat plane, gazing beyond the pointer finger, opening the heart. Going to inhale, reach forward, flip the front palm, drop the back. Exhale, arm comes back. Peaceful warrior. Bring the thumb back ever so slightly, look up. Exhale, cartwheel all the way down to the front. Pivot that back foot parallel. Plant the left palm this time. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, bring that hand down. Drop the back knee. Walk your hips back, runner's lunge. Inhale in. And exhale, walk your feet forward. Or walk your hips forward. Really make a stretch in the groin here. Then we inhale, bring that front foot or back knee up. Plant the palms, bring that front foot back. Lower to cobra or chaturanga to upward facing dog. From where you are, we will all meet in downward facing dog. I wouldn't say always. Sometimes it'd be something different. Alrighty. Inhale, kick the left foot up high. Exhale, knee to nose, look forward and plant that left foot. Pivot that back foot, ankle comes down, and then all the way up from the bottom, we're going to swoop our arms. Inhale, swoop our arms up, open the heart space, warrior one. Strong in the legs. Heart nice and lifted. Energy rising in the front body, grounding in the back. And then exhale, open the arms out wide, warrior two. We're going to inhale, reach forward, flip that front palm, and then exhale, drop the back hand, lift the palm up and over. Peaceful warrior. Maybe ground down a little deeper. And then we cartwheel, and our next exhale all the way down. Pivot our right foot, plant the right palm, and reach up to the left with your left hand. And then exhale, bring that left palm down, drop the back knee, and then walk your hips back for a runner's lunge. And inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk that hip forward. Get a good stretch in the hips and groin here. We're going to inhale, lift that back knee, plant the palms, bring that front foot back, and then you chaturanga to up dog or lower to cobra. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Awesome work. Inhale, bring your right foot way up high. Exhale, knee draws into the nose. Look forward and plant that foot in between the palms. All right, you guys, listen closely. We're going to pivot that back foot like we're going into warrior one. Swoop the arms forward up as we are in warrior one here. Adjust as needed. Now from here, we're going to play a little bit. We're going to experiment with pyramid. So you pivot that back foot so where it's parallel. And you're in a high lunge. And you experiment by inhale, straighten the leg and make sure the hips are even. And then exhale, dip. Inhale, straighten the leg, pull the thumbs back. Then exhale, dip forward, bend the front knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bring the hands to the hips. Lift the heart, inhale, and then exhale, halfway fold. Your front leg, it might be a little shaky. That's okay. Really ground down. Inhale, find length. And then exhale, fully fold forward. Inhale, we halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, go all the way up. Reach up towards the sky. And then exhale, bend that front knee and pivot that back foot back to warrior one. Open up wide, warrior two. Inhale, straighten that front knee. Pivot that back foot to parallel. And then inhale, we lift our hearts, still looking forward, and then cock your right hip back as you pivot and lower your right hand to your foot. Keeping your left hand up high. On your next inhale, imagine two angels pulling at your left wrist here, pulling you back up, lifting you up. Then we bring our right toes to reach forward and open the left toes out to the left. So we're in and reposition until you're in a warrior two on the opposite side. We're going to pivot the back foot to where it is now parallel with the left foot here. And from here, we're going to inhale, straighten, and then exhale, cock the left hip back and point your left fingers down, down, down to the mat while you reach your right hand way up high. And when you're ready, imagine two angels pulling at your right wrist, lifting you up, back to warrior two. Inhale, open the heart. Then exhale, bring your arms back up, parallel. Warrior one. Like we did with the other one, we're going to do some lifts here. We're going to inhale, straighten the leg, keep your feet parallel. Exhale, drop. This is really good for hamstring work here. Inhale, straighten, and heart work as well. Exhale, drop. A little deeper. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, we forward fold fully. Legs completely straight. So we're in triangle pose or pyramid pose. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll it all the way up, warrior one, pyramid style. And then exhale, bend that front knee. Inhale where you are. Exhale, fold the hands down, down, down. Bring the back foot to meet the front. We're going to inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, we reach our hands way up high. Exhale, hands to heart. Notice how you feel. Wonderful. All right, my friends, from here, we're going to meet in the very center of our mats. I'm doing this here just for visual reasons, so you can stand in the front or the back, wherever's most comfortable for you. But we're going to do tree pose since it's the holidays and we have a tree. So I'm going to do a tree pose for you and with you today. Simply to start, bring your feet together, really together. Imagine that central line of gravity, really squeezing them in. Focus on a point of contact from your eyes, a place that you don't want to have them moving around. You can start by inhaling. You can bring your right knee to your heart here. Maybe if this is too much, you can just simply bend that right knee and cock that right heel up. And if you caught your knee, you can open your knee out wide. Have a place for your heel to rest. Make sure it's above or below the knee, but not on. Activate the abdomen. Really find that opposition in that foot in the thigh or foot in the calf. And if you keep your foot on the ground, that's awesome too. The variation I'm choosing for right now is right hand on the heart, left hand on the abdomen. So I know they're active and that I'm breathing. Breathe deep. Maybe you can choose the variation that suits you. It's lifting your hands up to the sky, maybe making them come to a point. Maybe you have your hands to heart center in Anjali Mudra. Maybe your arms are out wide or goalpost arms. Stay here for a few moments. Find a place of stillness. Breathe deep. Open your eyes if they're closed, and then slowly bring your foot down. We're going to do the opposite side. So feet really together, find a place of contact. We're going to inhale, bring your right knee to your chest. If this is too much for you, you can simply just bend the left knee. And then open your left knee out to the left, bringing your foot, using your hand as a guide, to your thigh or to your calf. Find your tree. Find the opposition of where your foot is meeting your leg, wherever it may land, to find balance. Use your breath. Nice, long, deep breaths. And then when you're ready, drop that left foot with control back to the ground. Shake out the feet. Find release here. And now we cool it down by taking a seat. Nice and slowly we will meet on our mats in staff pose. So legs nice and long in front of you, toes active. Simply place your palms to both sides and open your heart and breathe deep. Just sitting here in this posture sometimes can be a challenge, so experiment with grounding the tailbone down, opening the heart space, relaxing the knees, bringing your toes to reach towards your forehead, relaxing the muscles of the face or jaw. You can have a micro bend at the knees if you want to. And when you're ready, we're going to bring our heels in to cross-legged seat. I'm going to rotate for visual assistance. And we are going to inhale, swoop our hands up. Exhale, drop the left palm up and over from the right. Open your heart space, pull your thumb back as well as your elbow. Breathe deep, couple breaths. Find yourself getting a little more closer with each breath to the ground. And the main goal is to keep both glutes glued to the mat, not to really nail the asana. So just focus on the sensation. And then exhale, on your next exhale, cartwheel it to the right side this time. Take a few breaths here. And then exhale, cartwheel to your left side this time. Now I present the option for archer arms, and you could do it just in a seated position, or you could do it with cow legs or fire stacked legs, which is where your legs are parallel with each other, one knee directly over one foot. Archer arms, and you can get a strap if you need to. Simply, you could do it like take your right arm, lift it up, bend the elbow to where your right hand reaches towards the back, the small of your spine. You can do it like where you take your left hand to press into the elbow to get an extra stretch, or you can reach your other arm around and back to meet your fingers on the other side. Breathe here a few breaths. If this isn't for you, you could try Anjali Mudra in reverse, where it's behind your back. And then we're going to switch. So cross the opposite foot over the opposite leg. And we're going to bring our left arm up and over this time. I can't reach the fingers in this position, so I'm simply just going to pull my elbow here. Keep the heart lifted. This is a heart opening pose, so avoid trying to collapse into your spine here. Find some integrity. Alrighty, when you're ready, release. And we're going to meet on our back. So to get into this pose, which next pose will be fish, point your fingers and steeple fingers. Press them, point them away from your body. Really press your hands together and point as you gently roll slowly down to the mat. And then you should feel really good in each vertebrae in the spine. Now we're flat on our mats. Allow your backs to be flat on the mat. Bend your knees, feet flat on the mat. All right, So bring your palms to face the sky. Lift your bums and place your hands underneath. Now, I said my hands, I'm sorry. You need to have your hands flat, pressing into the mat and underneath your bums, not facing the sky. So that was my mistake. But press that down and then use your elbows to lift your heart up. And your top of your head should be just touching the mat. You shouldn't have any pressure on the top of your head during this pose, simply just that feeling of openness in the heart space. Allow your body to rest into the area of your elbow. Your elbow is taking a lot of the pressure here. Breathe deep. Nice, long, deep breaths. One more breath here. And then exhale to get out of this pose. Draw your chin in towards your chest. Slowly lower onto your back and roll to each side to release each hand. Awesome work. From here, my friends, we're going to go on to, we're going to bring our knees in towards our chest to prepare for supine twist. So simply draw your knees in and give yourself a hug. Give yourself some love in the holiday season. Roll gently from side to side. Find a little massage. Maybe you rotate your knees one direction and then another. Place your palms flat to both sides. Maybe they go into Texas T, and allow your legs to fall to the left. Nice and slow. Take a look to your right for your supine twist. Keeping shoulders both grounded onto the mat. Maybe you allow your left hand to guide the right knee for a full twist. Breathe deep into the belly. One or two more breaths here. And when you're ready, we're going to bring our knees back to center. Draw them in. Give yourself another hug. More than one? What? Yeah. Give yourself another hug. Why not? Then relax the arms back down. Allow your knees to gently fall to the right. And look to your left. You can allow your eyes to close if you like. Breathe into the belly. Nice, long, deep exhale. Cleansing exhale. Bring your knees back to center once more. We're going to go into our bridge pose here. So knees nice and bent, feet flat on the mat, heels close to the tailbone. Press into your mat or grab the edges for support and lift your hips way up high towards the sky. Your heart lifts gently as well as your chin slightly to the sky. Maybe this is your posture. Maybe you interlace the fingers behind you and shimmy your shoulder blades under your heart. Focus your tailbone reaching towards your kneecaps. Shining your hips towards the sky. And then exhale, release slowly down. Once more, we're going to press into our mats, lift our hips. Shimmy your shoulder blades, interlace the hands, opposite thumb on top. And then exhale, release. Beautiful. Go ahead and take yourself a happy baby here. Have your knees bent. Take your peace fingers and wrap around the big toes. Or if you wish to wrap your hands around the outer edges of your feet and kick one foot up at a time. Then draw that knee closer to the mat. Inhale, kick it out. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, kick the left foot out this time. Exhale, bring it in, knee draws down to the mat. Inhale, kick the left foot out. Exhale, knee bends. Kick both heels out this time. The tailbone draws towards the bottom short edge of the mat. Maybe you rotate a little side to side. A little back massage, and just have a little playtime here with your happy baby. Feel natural, feel good, feel happy. Happy holidays, happy, happy holidays. Singing songs that don't exist, it's the holidays. I'm just happy that y'all are here. I'm happy to be here with y'all. Happy to be a happy baby. Alrighty, my friends. You can relax into your supine dragonfly, or if you want to go straight into Shavasana, you may. Allow your hands to rest either side. And then your body fully and completely relaxes into the mat. Take a big breath in. Long breath out, just side out. Releasing everything. And when thoughts come to mind during this time, allow it to melt away or flow away as if it were a river. Acknowledge the memory or thought that arises, and then let it go. Come back to the breath. I invite you to take this time for you. Simply be with your body in stillness and kindness for the next little while. When you're ready, bring your awareness back into the space. Gently begin to wiggle your fingers, followed by your toes. Maybe your head stirs one side and then another. And when you are ready, I invite you to roll over onto your favorite side. Just take your time, move with a gentle lovingness. Maybe you can use your hand or arm as a pillow for a moment. And when you are ready, use your left or right hand to press up into a seated position of your choice. We've taken the time to follow our breath to build strength and flexibility today. We've taken time to find stillness and calm and quiet in our minds and hearts. And that is a wonderful thing. Welcome and thank you. I welcome you to more yoga practices in the future, and thank you for the opportunity to teach you every week. You can catch us online on facebook.com/Wilkes Recovery Revolution or facebook.com/Yoga with George Ethan. This is Yoga for Wellness. My name is George Ethan Cox. It's an honor to serve you. And I bring my chin to chest with my Anjali Mudra and say, Namaste. The light in me honors, loves, and values the light in you. Thanks again for joining us. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.